Us we trust the table, let's go in quest. Us we trust the table,
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Contra Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. And it's Azar. Now it's Scholes. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe is on his own. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this?
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Eder Militao gets it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Shifted it to the flank. Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hazard looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And that was very necessary. Clipped into space. And back to the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Scholes has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Mbappe. And this is Azar. Scholes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle, and a chance! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, that's been intercepted. Boca Juniors are behind here, despite their domination of possession. It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And now they can clear their lines. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodri does well to get it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Hazard. And it's Serginho. He can run onto that. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Messi. Can he get it through? Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly. Azar. No, again there's no way through. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Scholes, Mbappe, and the keeper has it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice-looking ball, pass somewhat off target. Hazard, oh, there's a probing ball. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has not gone well. Rodri. And this is Lewandowski. Hazard. Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. This might spell Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Threads one in. He's picked his... It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Defending was strong and firm.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always onto this. Mbappe! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's taking no chances there. Not the most accurate pass, done delicately. Eder Militao can get it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's rather hopeful.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Lewandowski. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Here's Rodri. Looking for a runner. That's a good ball. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is very well defended. And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pavard. Odegaard. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
Boca Juniors seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Odegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Messi. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Azar. That's a cute ball.
Boca Juniors are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Cross to the back post. And he's taking no chances there.
Cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Great vision. Roberto Baggio. Eder Militao tries to clear. Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
That's a look
compensación.
and plays it forward. This looks promising. Shot a goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those...
Thumbs up.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Taken back almost at once.
Guardiol.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Guardiol.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good take and the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Akanji calmly anticipates. Alvarez. He's through here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Pass somewhat off target.
Guardiol.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
That's been drilled forward.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! And they've got rid. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guardiol.
And Gabriel. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? That's going to go a long way. Nice sequence of passes, this. Alvarez knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that is a hefty challenge. Might be danger here. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And reclaimed it in a trice. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Some resolute defending there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ødegaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Ødegaard. He's gone for goal. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Boca Juniors go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Tries to pass it through. Ødegaard looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And it's Ødegaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe, and he's a big chance! Rodri gets rid without sophistication. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! Cleared without complication. Pavard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't...
Mbappe! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Serginho. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe is sharing after that one.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho gets it away. And that's another good win of the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol.
Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard. Mbappe. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9, número 18, número 13, número 10, Messi. Número 22. Entran número 7.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Número
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Raul. And it's Camavinga. He can run onto that. And it's been given away. And he thumps it clear. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Simons. He's a sharp little ball here. That's tidy. Chance to deliver. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Rodri getting this one clear. Pinged towards the front line.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. That is a great pick out. Rafael Leao. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Decent chance!
2 minutos de compensación.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. He's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. Boca. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined.
Hi.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Pavard tries making a foray down the right. Van Basten. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's busted! Mbappe! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. He's got full! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's straight offside. Taken back almost at once. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Boca Juniors are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Danielson.
That's good play from him.
And he plays one through. And a chance! And he's done it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Van Nistelrooy, and he's lost his man here. Big chance! Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be a...
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Boca Juniors are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good ball, good take. Eder Militao. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty...
Decent chance! He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Hazard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Señoras y señores, en la entrada principal del estadio pueden comprar souvenirs de este partido.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Big chance! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank
Valor Defense.
us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy.
Handpink waving. GHH. FHGVG. FF. FF. Guffayu.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
And he shoots! Boca Juniors! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's really well cleared.
Vardiol.
Boca Juniors leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. Neymar. And here's Alvarez. Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And he's running through. He's shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ake. Here's Rodri. And it's Ake. Adeyemi. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Adeyemi. Alvarez. Alvarez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And Azar.
Guardiola.
That has been cut short. No, again there's no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Boca Juniors heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's been cut out, well played.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Danger averted for now.
2 minutos de compensación.
It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. It's a searching pass. Corner then. This possibly the last play of the half. And that should get the job done. Azar! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. Ødegaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now that's well seen too. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goes for the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Neymar. Adeyemi. The ball's gone astray. He is... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Defending of the desperate variety.
Boca Juniors are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar. That has not gone well. Adeyemi. And it's Neymar. Alvarez. And he's on his way! Has a look and plays it forward. Ødegaard. Messi, given the lift of his goal. It's come to nothing. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 13. Número 10. Messi.
Rodri.
Número 22.
Kimmich.
Entran
Well seen.
número
Saw that
7.
coming.
Número 6.
Now it's
número
Vinicius
17.
Junior.
Número 8. Número 11.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. He's through here. Oh, he's burst through. Chance! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Looking for options for movement. Well-timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Neymar. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Rafael Leao. No way through there. Looking for the run. Good ball, face to face with the keeper. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Ribery. He's tried one! Oh, impressive strike.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And it's Koundé. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Alvarez. And he cuts out the supply. He's shifting through the gears here. And we're done. Boca Juniors can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. What are your thoughts on today's game?